Hi folks, TJ here. Time to talk RAM. RAM there, RAM here, RAM in my ear. Atari ST-RAM for my Atari TT030. So we're going to make a couple of videos here. I'm going to first make a video. I went to B&C Computervisions this last weekend. I was picking up something and decided it was time before it becomes kind of impossible to buy a ST-RAM upgrade for my TT. Now, when you're saying ST-RAM for your TT, what the heck are you talking about, TJ? Well, there's two different versions of RAM in your TT computer. There's what they call ST-RAM, and there's also TT-RAM, which is a faster RAM that you can actually slap a whole bunch in and do all sorts of fun things with the TT. But while I was there, Bruce was nice enough to install a ST-RAM that I'm getting all confused, ST-RAM that I just purchased from him. So I made a trip to B&C Computervisions. In fact, I should ask Bruce if I could just roll up a cot there, because I've been there a number of times in the last number of months, and I should just have a cot. And their warehouse, by the way, is kind of an Atari dream. If you love Atari and you love walking into stuff and see Atari here, Atari there, Atari here, their warehouse is cool. Anyway, I decided to upgrade my TT ST-RAM right away. And I was nice enough, or they were nice enough to give me the box also. So I purchased a 2 megabyte upgrade for my TT. The TT comes stock with 2 megabytes. You could buy directly from Atari a 2 megabyte and 8 megabyte version. This one's the 2 megabyte. They happen to have had an 8 megabyte also, but I couldn't see the expenses that would have. I didn't have the money to do it. Let's just call it that. So I went with the 2 megabyte just to, bounce my TT up to 4 megabyte of ST-RAM, which I think for what I'm going to be doing is fine. To my knowledge, you can max ST-RAM out at 10. So if you had a stock 2 megabyte ST, which is on board memory, you could slap either a 2 or 8 megabyte daughter board, for lack of a better word, into the computer and bounce it up to either 4 or 10. I now have 4 megabyte. It's installed, so I'm not going to actually show you the cartridge. Not cartridge, but PC board. But I'm going to show you the box. I'm going to show you what was inside of it. I haven't even looked yet. But the nice thing about the ST-RAM on the TT, there is a screw on the bottom that lets you take it out, or 2 screws, 1 screw. There's screws. And then when you flip, so you got to flip it over on its backside, take the screw out, flip it back over, and the little top part of the hard drive area comes off and shows you right below a slot that you can plug in this board. So it was a relatively easy upgrade. You didn't have to take the rest of the computer apart like on the TT RAM side of things. But it was nice, since my computer TT still has still has a warranty with B&C. They were nice enough to go ahead and install the card while I was there. And I got to chat with them. I was there for a good hour or so, just picking up what I was picking up, them troubleshooting and putting things in and making sure it all worked, and then sending me on my merry way. So let's start looking. So the box is nice. So back then, I don't know if any commoner could have just purchased it at any dealer and slapped it in themselves, or whether you would have avoided warranty or were allowed to go inside the hard drive area. I'm guessing anytime you opened anything, it would void warranty. So you probably could buy it, but you needed to have a dealer install it. I'm guessing if you wanted to keep your warranty. I'm not sure. But anyway, it did come in a nice box. I mean, why would you have this nice box for a dealer? It looks very end-usery, right? So here's the box. On one side, it does show a check mark to show you what version you had. The other box, very generic. It just says ST-RAM. The ST is in nice bold, and RAM is in a little bit lowercase there, less bold. But it shows you the PC. And on the side, it says Atari Corporation, Sunnyvale, California, 1990. And it does say Taiwan, so it appears it was in Taiwan. And it does have a model number. It says it's Rev 3. Let's open the box and see what's inside. Nice thing is that it's installed. Yes, it works. I've now got 4 megabyte of ST RAM in my TT. Box, empty. And it looks to have come in this pinkish foam. I guess, is pink considered anti-static? I'm guessing so. And then it came with a booklet, TT/STRAM expansion board. So it comes with a pretty decent size booklet that's 8 pages. Inside, every effort has been, to make sure this is legit for your Atari 1991 ST expansion installation manual. So it did come with an installation manual, and it's giving you some information. And what's it say? It says your Atari TT/STRAM expansion board kit should contain the following: TT-RAM expansion board, and it's got a part number, or ST-RAM expansion board. So this booklet covers both the TT-RAM and ST-RAM expansions. Interesting. So they must have stuck the same booklet inside of the TT-RAM also. It talks about mounting screws, plastic insulating washers, tools required, Phillips screwdriver. So nice when they use common tools. I have a camper, and I had to take out some screws to replace some electronics. It wasn't Phillips. It wasn't flathead. It was one of those oddball. I got a lot of tools, so I had it, but it was one of those squared off, funky-ass screws. And if I was on the road, the odds are I wouldn't have had that tool on me. Installation. The following steps should be taken in order to install your memory. Failure to perform each step completely or skipping steps could result in damage to the RAM expansion board on your computer. It does show some pictures, so cool. Let's see. I'll show you first what the little pictures show. And what does it show? Talks about the screws on the bottom of your... So this first part talks about all 10... This is good. This is going to help me actually take the TT apart at a future time, but remove the 10 screws located in the square holes on the bottom. And that must be to do the TT-RAM, because I don't think you need to remove all those to just do the ST-RAM part. What's it say? Following steps should be taken in order to install the TT or ST-RAM board. Turn off your computer. Turn on the computer over and place it on its top. Remove 10 screws. I really don't think you need to do that for the ST-RAM. Tilt the accessory cover or hard disk assembly. So it's showing you flopping that. But I don't think there's 10 screws to do that. I'm going to have to keep looking here. If a hard disk is present, move it out of the way, basically. It looks like it talks about some standoffs. Locate pin. I'm just showing you, some of this stuff may be just dry, but I'm showing you anyway, just to kind of show you what this booklet shows. I'm going to have to look at this book a little closer offline, because I really don't think you need to remove 10 screws to get to the ST-RAM part. I think this booklet is, like I said, covering both things. And it's showing, TT expansion connector. So this little image right here is showing that it's basically acting like you bought both of them. And you're going to slap the TT expansion in on one side and the ST on the other. And I'm going to let that phone just ring for right now. They're always disturbing me. I'm in the middle of doing a video. So anyway, comes with a booklet. So I now have a TT030 with 4 megabyte of ST-RAM. I think for me, that's going to be fine. It would have been great if I could have grabbed the 8 megabyte, but again, I couldn't afford it. We'll just call it that way. And I think 4 will be fine. So what's next? My next video will be talking about TT-RAM, what I have envisioned there. But for now, I think I am good on ST-RAM for the TT030. I've got 4. I think it's going to be great, and I'll make some future videos of me just enjoying the TT with 4 megabyte of RAM. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Again, would have Atari had this on a shelf where any commoner could have purchased it and slapped it in, or was it really meant for dealers to be the ones to put it in? Did I void my warranty by removing those 10 screws it told me to remove? And again, I don't think you need to remove that many. I think it's like the Mega STE, which I've popped open before. There should just be a screw or two that you take off, and then that top part of the hard drive area comes off. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll come back with another video talking about my TT-RAM expansions. and why I need to do that. But for the ST-RAM, I think there's some legacy programs, some other things that having 4 is better than having 2. Just things to make sure I can run any basic application like Calamus and PageStream, if any of those utilize ST-RAM versus TT-RAM. Again, there's a lot of voodoo to it. I asked specifically, what are you in the group using the TT-RAM for, and what did you experience having more of it? And I really got lots of answers, and a lot, but it was more if you're using Mint, if you're doing this. It was not like I am using this particular program and I needed this particular thing to do TT-RAM, and I was able to program it to where it used the TT-RAM, and worlds are great now compared to it running under ST-RAM. I didn't get any perfect answer back on that. It was mostly, yeah, kind of need to slap more memory in there, and because Mint needs it. I didn't get anything on the ST-RAM side that I really found as, yeah, you really need to bounce it up that much. But anyway, it is what it is. Having more is better in most cases. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.